Atomic Energy Agency has confirmed that repair work has commenced on damaged off-site power lines to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant after a 4-week power outage. IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi has said that local ceasefire zones were established to enable the repairing process safely. Grossi emphasized that restoring the external power supply is vital for ensuring the plant's nuclear safety. Both Ukrainian and Russian sides have cooperated constructively with the IAEA to implement a comprehensive repair plan. Meanwhile, the Russian Defense Ministry has said that its forces had taken control of 3 more villages in eastern Ukraine, 1 village in the Dnipropetrovsk region and 2 in the northeastern Kharkiv region near the Russian border. Ukrainian forces acknowledged the ongoing war in the area but have not confirmed any territorial losses. Well, joining us on the broadcast is Professor Georgy Toloroya, Professor of Russia Academy of Science, Moscow. Thank you very much for being with us on NewsX today, Professor Toloroya. What do you make of these IAEA repair plans now? They, of course, come amidst the strife that continues in this region.
Well, I think this is the result of the goodwill of both parties. It's been in the works for some time. And finally, I think that this is a very reasonable approach, that the war...
All right, I think we've lost Professor Toloroya there.
Some ceasefire to...
Okay, please go ahead. Please go ahead, sir. I think we'd lost you for a second, but now you're back.
Yeah. So you know that this the Zaporizhzhia atomic power plant is in Russian territory now, and has been for 4 months. It's been stopped, actually, not working. But the attacks from Ukrainian side have continued, and this is, of course, caused greatest concern. And the energy supply was cut from the Ukrainian territory, so the energy which is needed to keep the power plant stable wasn't coming in, so they had to use the generators. Now the parties have agreed, Russia and Ukraine have agreed to keep a ceasefire and to start repairing under the control of IAEA of these energy lines to supply the power to the plant, which will enable it to operate stable condition. I think that's very important for the whole Europe from a technical point of view, because it eliminates the danger of some nuclear accident. On the other side, this is the example of maybe of a start of a future diplomatic process between Russia and Ukraine, when the parties will agree on the end to hostilities. I think this is a good sign, and I think it's the direct result, if not a coincidence, then it can be a direct result of the President Trump talk with Putin and his successor talk with Zelensky. So maybe something is starting to move in the Russian-Ukrainian peace talks.
But, you know, this comes even as Russia claims that it has taken over more territories of Ukraine, Professor Toloroya. The territorial losses, of course, have not been acknowledged yet by Ukraine, but this comes even as Russia has made these fresh claims amidst its troops' advancement.
Well, of course, the advancement will continue. As long as the peace talks haven't started, the peace is not discussed, the war will go on. That's the problem. And it's not the Russian side that wants to continue the war. But since the war is declared as going on, the hostilities will continue unless the peace talks actually start.
All right. Appreciate you joining us, Professor Toloroya, with your perspective on that story. Now, Romania's reserve troops are undertaking training, brushing up military skills. They hope they never need reserve